You have informed me that I have been warned, and I understand. Maybe new favorite rock band here. The last video that I did for the warning was when they did their live performance at the MTV Music Awards, I believe it was. And the drummer, who you have let me know goes by Pow. Pow, is that what we call her? Can sing. I didn't know this. And so I saw a bunch of in the comments people saying, hey, you got to listen to Dust to Dust. The drummer sings in that one. So I'm stoked for this. The warning, Dust to Dust. This is live at the Tetro Metropolitan CDMX. This is back in 2022. Let's go full screen here. I might have to adjust the volume. A little bit as we go through all this.
Hey, come on and walk this way. Look what I have prepared to show you. Let me show you.
She sounds great.
How things can quickly unfold. In the end, everything just turns back into dust.
Just their whole stage presence. I keep on mentioning this, but they're so confident and their stage presence is so powerful. It's this thing of like, it doesn't feel like there's one main front woman. There's not one main person just like in the front doing everything. And I've seen you guys confirm that in the comments about how like, yeah, no, they all play their part and they're all up front and doing their stuff. The drummer sounds fantastic. And it is not easy to drum and sing at the same time. She even has like, I don't know if you're catching this. Maybe if you're not wearing headphones, you wouldn't notice this, but she has this vibrato at the end of her lines. The abdominal strength that you have to drum and then hold a very clear and controlled vibrato. She's an athlete more than just a drummer. Such a good harmony. And she's not even, it's one thing to do like sometimes verses in rock music, the verses aren't as, upfront and powerful, but she's not just singing at a low volume. She's belting. She is belting and able to hold these notes, drum at the same time. Another thing I just want to mention too, I don't know if it's just my headphones, but I think it's like every video, I think I end up saying something about the tone of the bass. The tone of the bass comes through so clearly. And like, it leads back to that thing of there's not like one sister in this band that contributes more than the other, because it's almost like you could see these different cult followings with each of these sisters. Right? Like you got the guitarist who can shred, who is an incredibly energetic front person, right? And then, but you have this like bassist, and I've seen people create videos just off of the bassist alone. And then you also got the drummer who is still doing more than just drumming in the background. Like they each in a sense have like a cult following that they can have. And you put them together. I get it. I understand the hype, and I think the hype is warranted. Ooh, look at that little interlude fill. Woo! Oh, go off.
Dust to dust, our bones are rust, and we just start again. Dust to dust, our bones are rust, and we
I would
just
be
start
winded
again.
after that little
Let it go.
breakdown.
Dust to dust, our bones are rust, and we just start again. Dust.
All right, here's something that I'm noticing about in this song too. Is yes, they are hard rock, but they are adding these little features in their song that break slightly away from the traditional hard rock stuff. Like this is a breakdown right here. Not a breakdown in the sense of like what's mosh type of breakdown, but stripping down the song, right? And it goes almost to this like there's a hip hop beat influence in this, but still maintaining the rock, and it sounds great. And earlier within the song, I can rewind it if we're okay with that. Are we okay with that? I don't want to bore you rewinding it. Let me know in the comments down below if you're okay with like me rewinding the music. But in the verses, she does this little. No, that's totally gonna be blowing out my speakers. But she accents one of the beats on the hi-hat. That's a very non-common thing in hard rock music, and she pulls it off well, and it doesn't break away from the genre. It adds to it. Like this is groovy. Oh my gosh, I gotta create a tutorial on this guitar part. This is sick.